Good afternoon, all you beautiful people. I'm Doodleman149, and I'm here yet again to continue my gun workshop series and take a look at my initial favorite light machine gun, the M91. Hailing from Israel and firing the standard 7.62 NATO round, this light machine gun somehow does less damage than the SA-87. But this is only because in order to get a 3-shot kill, you need to hit the upper torso shots instead of just general torso shots. This means this weapon will require a little more precision than the SA-87 in order to get those 3-shot kills, but given this weapon's very low and manageable base recoil, this shouldn't be a problem at all. The rate of fire is higher than the SA-87 at around 650 rounds per minute, and the base range is only slightly shorter than the SA-87. This weapon comes with a standard 100 round magazine, which is great for a suppressive role, and the iron sights on this weapon are actually pretty good in my opinion. They seem clear and open enough for me to not even use a sight on any of these builds. Now, before we get further into the video, I'd like to know what you all think of the Gun Workshop series in general. Are these builds any good that I've been suggesting? Do you think I need to do more with them, or are things just fine as they are? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. With that out of the way, let's buckle down and focus in on this fine piece of Israeli hardware. If you're looking for a more run-and-gun style of LMG, or if you just want to be the first one onto a point in domination, I've developed the Warfighter. We skip over both the muzzle and the barrel attachments for this gun and get right to the tack laser, which is going to be your best friend with this weapon as it drastically cuts ADS time. Next, I've removed the stock for increased movement speed and ADS speed, all while costing us a little recoil. Next, I use sleight of hand since it basically cuts my reload time in half, which is a huge welcome boost. Next, stippled grip tape makes us even faster, and lastly, the Commando foregrip keeps our shots stable without any ADS penalty. The Warfighter may look a little funny given that it's a stubby LMG with a 100 round belt, but don't let looks fool you. This build is very snappy for an LMG, and the recoil is very manageable with the slightly slower rate of fire and the naturally low recoil this weapon possesses. Basically, all these attachments work to make this gun faster. ADS speed is greatly increased by the tack laser, no stock, and stippled grip attachments. Sleight of hand literally makes reloads faster, and while the Commando foregrip does reduce our overall movement speed, it has no ADS speed penalty, which will make snapping on enemies that much easier. This build is great for standard multiplayer and ground war, although it may be better for the former. I wouldn't really recommend this build for Warzone, however. If you need to quickly eliminate an enemy VTOL or chopper gunner, there's no better option than the Killstreak Killer. I know, I'm just so clever. We start out with a muzzle brake to help keep our recoil more vertical than horizontal. The M91 Special Forces barrel improves our damage range while slowing down our already slow ADS speed. I've chosen Full Metal Jacket as the perk here, as it's necessary to take down kill streaks quickly as well as punch through enemy cover. Stippled grip returns again to help out our ADS speed a little and to improve our sprint to fire speed. I've then rounded the build off with the Ranger foregrip to stabilize our aim and reduce our overall recoil. The Killstreak Killer does exactly what it was named to do. Whenever I hear an enemy VTOL has been called in, and I've just recently died, I switch to my Killstreak Killer class and wait. I can wail on a VTOL with this and take it down before it's even gotten low enough to start shooting at my teammates. The muzzle brake and the Ranger foregrip work together to minimize my vertical and horizontal recoil while dumping lead into enemy vehicles. The Special Forces barrel is helpful since it extends our damage range, allowing us to do maximum damage to kill streaks that spawn further than 50 meters above us. Full Metal Jacket is a must, as without it, destroying kill streaks takes much longer. While it doesn't help a lot, the stippled grip tape helps to mitigate some of the downsides of the rest of the build, but it can only do so much. This build is great in all game modes. As I've stated, it's great for killing kill streaks in standard multiplayer and ground war. It's a good primary weapon choice for ground war as its recoil is reduced a fair amount, and the Special Forces barrel has nice open iron sights. And if you wanted to bring this to Warzone, just swap the muzzle brake for a suppressor and you're good to go. And that'll do it, folks. We've covered my original favorite light machine gun. I may be a little biased since I've stated this was my favorite for a long time, but I honestly feel this weapon is solid in its own right. It has a great starting ammo capacity, on par with the PKM, so it has good suppression potential. It has easily manageable recoil, making it viable at longer ranges. It can be kitted as the Warfighter if you want to use it up close, and it has a wide variety of attachments to tweak it however you want. In short, it's a very modular light machine gun, with potential to work for everyone so long as people kit it the way they like it. I'm a fan of the iron sights, but I understand that not everyone is. This weapon is a good choice to take advantage of long range, or, if you're of this ilk, even thermal sights for use in ground war or Warzone. I highly recommend this weapon if you're looking to play a support gunner role. But if you're looking for a run and gun weapon, this may leave you feeling a little worse for wear. You just have to understand this weapon and understand what you're using, and then I'm sure you'll be all doing great with this gun. And that's all for me. I'm hoping you're all enjoying life to the fullest, and I hope you're all safe, happy, and healthy. This has been Doodleman149. I look forward to seeing you next time, and I will see you later.